What's up? What's up? This is a new show. The first episode. It's called In My Circle. You know, usually we're gonna have some guests. We're gonna have different things I'm gonna talk about, different historical, topics, stuff like that. You know, my first guest I'm having tonight is Ruben. He's coming over. He's my producer. My show started with House Radio, so I'm just gonna have a quick conversation with him. You know, I'm gonna talk about different bourbons, different craft beer, different shoe options, retro this or vintage that. Have different, of course, different guests we're gonna have on, and it's gonna be a wild show because some of the show's content's gonna be on different locations, different states. We'll talk about different topics. It's gonna be cool. So let me call Ruben out here. Ruben, you coming out here? You coming out here, Ruben? He's coming. So everybody knows, if you know me well, I'm a bona fide 100% Atlanta Braves fan, and right now the Dodgers and the Braves are playing, and nobody would be watching it or listening to it. So, and the Braves, yes, are in first place, so that's a good thing. What else are we talking about? We're gonna talk about different Hall of Famers. I'll try to interview, some baseball, some baseball people, some coaches, different, people around the leagues, and try to reach out to some people. Zoom, with Zoom now you can, and YouTube you can talk about just about anybody now. We're gonna talk about true crime, some stuff like that. We're gonna dabble into realms I have never dabbled in, and I'm looking forward to it. This is my, like I said, this is my first episode. Ruben's behind the controls. I figured, why not, usher my first show in where it all started. It means don't forget where you came from. And so I'm gonna have a quick conversation with a good friend, a longtime friend. I think we've been friends for close to 20-something years, 25 years, I think. It's been a long time. And, without him, I could not make these crazy visions come to life, So, yeah, without further ado, my good friend, longtime friend, Ruben, part owner of Hamilton Radio and Cinecon. It's also a video company.
Well, welcome to your new show, dude. Welcome to your new show.
How you been?
In my circle.
Yeah, it's actually we came up, you and me came up with the new concept, and so I figured, pay tribute to you, the first person that gave me, my big break on radio. I figure I'd bring you into my first show. I'll be easy. Shout out to everybody who's listening, tuning in.
I named it after Ralph because he's so selfish. So it's in his circle,
Well, it's in my circle, my show. We're gonna be interviewing people that are part of my circle. My good friends. It could be anywhere. It could be industry person. It could be somewhere every day. Just somebody that's unique, somebody that's doing something, making a difference, changing something,
right.
Being a good thorn in today's society, that's what we're trying to do,
Right.
And I'm looking forward to doing this for the next.
Oh yeah, well,
let's say hopefully it's 8 years.
Yeah. Well, it's different change. We change with the times, we change with the flow of things, and we have some exciting guests that we're working on lining up for
You
you.
know, it's the potential. I mean,
Potential.
the potential is insane.
Insane.
I mean, is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And we're the guests that we're thinking of, you know, talking to. It's we're going, you know, from presidential candidates, right? Presidential candidates.
Yep.
You know, reality TV.
Yeah.
You know, contestants.
Mm-hmm.
You know, athletes. You know,
Athletes.
we're not
And even singers.
singers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something, you know, kind of based off the, you know, the old platform, but not something on a whole different level. You know,
Yep.
like-
Well, you know, like I said, you know, the other platform was great when it started, but like anything, you know, shows just, you know, fizzle out. You know,
Absolutely,
after a while,
absolutely.
you know, people change, people move, and stuff like that. So
of course,
so we do
COVID,
fresh start-
COVID
Yeah.
smacked us right in
Right,
the
that's
face.
right. Yeah.
You know?
And I'll let you know, Ralph is not the only show here on Hamilton Radio that had changed their format and changed even names. You know, he's not the only one. We had a few others. You've probably seen the same people, but under a different name of a show. So, you know, when me and Ralph talked about it, and I said, reason I thought about In My Circle because when we're going over it, you do so much stuff between DJing, you love history, you love government facts, you know. I don't call them conspiracies.
I like how you threw that in there. Like,
That's right. Boom.
yeah.
And even, you know, alien stuff, you know, so it's worldwide stuff. So you can have like a whirlwind of people and guests from your show, from this format to grow. And of course, you know, I'm going to be helping you get some of these guests, especially what are the presidential candidates. Thank you.
Yeah.
Candidates on here. And actually, he's going to be here on 2 other shows, but we're just going to get Ralph started and warmed up.
Yeah,
And,
it feels like I'm doing this all over again because you know, doing something 8 years, doing something, you know, on a daily, you know, you get used to your
It's a
whole,
whole thing.
you know, your whole. It's a whole different way. Now you come in like it's a whole same building. It's
Yeah.
like I walked into a whole different door.
Right.
You know, a whole
The feeling
different,
is so new.
It's a different.
Yep,
It's
it's gonna be
totally.
all
It's
new.
totally new.
Yep.
Shout out to Sam. Shout out to
What's up,
Louis,
everyone?
Shout out to
What's
Madison,
everyone?
Sean, everybody that's tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
Yep. And also with Ralph, we're also we were doing this on Facebook for a few months, I believe, and we're going to try to get everybody over to YouTube. I was trying to find it on YouTube,
And if
but
you
we're
got some
working on it.
suggestions, you got some suggestions, feel free to inbox me. You know,
Inbox
some
Ralph.
topics. You know, I'm open
Anything
to
from
you know,
food to
food, of course, food,
travel.
You know,
Oh.
travel. I am also going to doing a big travel thing. You know, coming up soon.
June.
So that's I'll
that's-
be working on something. You know, for content. You know,
Right.
it's gonna be a big experience for me.
And actually, we're gonna make sure you set up. So that's another thing from Ralph's Circle is that even if he's not here in studio,
I'll be bringing my
and
laptop.
he'll bring his laptop or his phone, and he'll stream live
Both.
from the wherever locations he's at on a Tuesday night at 8:00, or he might come in earlier. You know, so this In My Circle gives him a more variety of stuff and everything,
And,
he's
you
going to be
know,
doing some more traveling.
Episodes don't have to be necessarily on a Tuesday night.
Right.
You know, the guest format will be more of a Tuesday night
Night,
kind
right.
of deal.
And the travel.
Yeah,
will
but the
be,
travel could be, you know, you could see, you know, there might be a night that you
Mm-hmm.
see me on, you know, a different, you know, come up on a different, you know, different night. It'll be a
Right.
different, you know, it'll be different. It'll be more shows.
Right.
It could the potential to more shows, different times, and then on a Tuesday it'll be you know guests. So it can
Guests and
you
everything.
know if I did something at 3:00 in the morning, poof, I'm putting the video up, and then you can see me tonight. You know something that I can go to an event or something and bang, you'll see two different different
things.
videos.
Oh, exactly. And we're gonna try to expand different episodes. Expand different topics on each different episode. And we also
Yes, Lewis. I'll be working on best travel, secret stuff like that. You know, in New Jersey. Thank you for the comments. Appreciate it and the suggestion. Thank you.
yeah, exactly. Oh, that gives me an idea. Yeah, thanks, Louis. I have an idea for Ralph.
Well, I mean, you saying that, he's saying that.
Yeah.
I already. You know, we were already talking about this
that.
in the right there
Yeah.
is now. So we've been. I've been beating myself over the head about my travel things.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna review everything and
Exactly.
and as I'm going.
And also, as you know, this is a new show, as you can see on the bottom of your screen here, literally at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I just noticed that.
There's no
I almost destroyed
picture
it.
because we still have to create him a new picture and a new design logo. And actually, I actually have someone that's local, and he felt disappointed that I did the picture and everything logo for the big event I'm doing. But he was hired. But I might ask him to do something for you. So I'm gonna when you take your picture on the green screen, I'll ask him to do something.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah, he's actually a graphic designer and stuff like that. So, and he owes me a couple favors. So,
Well, that's that. Listen, that sounds good.
yeah. So we'll try to do that.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Lewis, for tuning in. I appreciate you greatly. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Much love.
Much love. Much love. Yeah, you guys won't see me all the time on the camera. This is a format that I created for Ralph because, unfortunately, we have no one in the back room.
Yeah,
working
we
the
need
controls.
somebody to man. We still need somebody to man the channels.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I'm working on.
we just
got
wanted
two
to,
interns, so I'm working getting them
We
back.
just wanted to just transition the show, and occasionally we'll do Facebook with guests and stuff like
Yeah.
that, so we can give people more ample chance to
Exactly.
give comments and stuff and talk, interact with the guests. Like how we're doing now.
Exactly.
You might see him another time. Where it's a mini part series where I
Just here and
interview-
there. Yeah.
where I interview him and how he decided to get into radio and film and all that, stuff like that. But it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be great. I'm
It's
looking
going to
forward
be
to
great.
it.
It's going to be great. Between trying different foods, different travels, and like you said with New Jersey. Oh man, I have so many ideas that you could do right here, in the state.
100%, 100%. You already know. You already know.
yeah.
Like, I'm always talking about it. Always talking about stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do great. We're gonna do great
great
things.
stuff.
We're gonna do great things. So I mean, I know I'm sound like a politician, but literally we're gonna do
We're going to do great things.
we're gonna
cut
do
taxes.
we're gonna do great things. I just can't cut
I
taxes.
promise you. Read
And
my
I
lips.
Can't, I can't drop. Yeah, I can't drop inflation. It'd be nice.
It'd be nice.
But I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun. People are gonna be like, oh my god, you went here, or went there, did this, did that. And if I go to a concert, if I go to a show, if I work a show, DJ, I'll be able to record,
Right.
And upload and show you, like if I interview somebody and then I do a show and then I could give you the content, show you the, and why the person
Exactly.
is sitting here, and it's going to be a whole different experience.
It's like maybe like pizza. Like who has the best pizza or something like that.
Well, I mean, people do that, but
Yeah. I know.
I have done it. So I mean,
But
why
there's a lot
not
of
make it
places-
reality?
Yeah,
You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying? Who has I don't want to give people different ideas over
No.
the over
Well,
the air
I only
right
said that
now.
one because a lot of people are doing it anyway, so it's kind of a
Yeah,
given.
it's already done, but I can give people my take because my favorite pizza places. I have 3 favorite pizza places, and 2 are in Hamilton, and 1 is in Columbus.
Okay. Mine, it's a little stretch.
You want me to tell you my favorites since we're talking about it?
Okay.
Mine is Brothers Pizza, number 1 on Route 33.
I like them.
Number 2 is Corleone
What's
Pizza.
up, Pasquale?
Corleone's on Olden Ave
Oh, Corleone's.
and Columbus. Columbus Flea Market. When you first walk in next to the Amish, a good friend of mine, Monty, John works there.
I never went there, Corleone's. I always passed it, but I never.
It's good food.
Is it
I mean,
really good?
it looks like a hole in a wall, but the food is the pizza's
It's
great. The
great.
pizza's great. Yeah, I would have sent you somewhere to eat pizza if I was really, and I wouldn't even send my worst enemy to go to get bad pizza.
I would.
Well, I mean, New Jersey has stepped up greatly in pizza making. You know, New York is, you know, in my opinion, New York was always number one.
Well,
But Brooklyn is number one in my book. Brooklyn pizza is number one. Hands
Exactly.
down, Brooklyn pizza is number one.
You can get a good. Believe it or not, I
might even go on location for that. We might even go on
Yeah,
location.
you can. Believe it or not, there's a couple places. There's one place in Manhattan that actually had really good pizza. I'm not gonna tell you where it is because that's my idea. And there's a couple places in Brooklyn that are good, but you know, hands down, I say anything, and I could be wrong. I'm sure there's probably some bad places in New Jersey, but my opinion, and this is basically on my sole opinion from my experience, that Philadelphia only and the Northeast Corridor to New York City, to some parts of Manhattan, and then the Brooklyn has the best pizza. Now the Shore, there's a couple of hits or miss.
Well, I
just think
say,
along the Northeast Corridor has the, you know,
I was at Seaside yesterday.
I'm talking about like, you know, Perth Amboy, Elizabeth.
I was at Seaside yesterday, and I had a slice from the old sawmill that was rebuilt, and I had two different experiences. I had two slices. I had a slice supreme, and that slice was amazing. It was, you know, it held up.
Yeah,
You know,
nice.
it had everything just right.
Okay.
And now I had a plain, and now it was falling. So it was I just got them given two honest opinions.
Yeah.
Two slices at the same place. You can have two different experiences.
Is that, you know, believe it or not, there are, even here, I won't name a place because they've been kind of good to us. But depending on who makes the pizza, 'cause a lot of these places have like different, I guess, say chefs that make the pizza. And sometimes, some days the pizza will be excellent, and the other times it'll be terrible. And they'll say like, oh, because that's not the same person who made, you know, the pizza. You
But
know?
I think if you're in the business of selling pizza, you know, if you're in the business of selling anything, it should always be
Consistent.
top notch. From if you're selling pizza today, it should be top notch. If you're
Right.
selling pizza tomorrow, it should be top notch. If you're, you know,
Right. Yeah, pizza here to us is like cheesesteak to Philly.
Yeah, I went to a I will not name the name, a new restaurant, and you know, we decided to try it, and it turned out to literally
Yeah, I know.
be,
I had Jerry's Pizza. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. I actually had Jerry's Pizza. It was actually pretty good.
this restaurant was literally bad. So you know, it was.
Good one, Louis. That's all right.
I don't know if I had. Was Jerry's Pizza good?
Yeah, it's on. I'll tell you exactly where it's at. It's on Broad Street.
We're gonna have to try. We're gonna have to try that.
Yeah,
Shout out to Aricelis. Shout out to Chris. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, Chris. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch you. We
No,
popped that up
it's
there,
all
Jerry's
right.
Pizza, and it was
uh,
actually really good.
I gotta have to try Jerry's.
It was decent.
I haven't had Jerry's.
It was
Pizza
decent,
yet.
and I gotta say with Jerry's Pizza, and I'm gonna let Ralph finish. I'm just caught me off guard. It's amazing. I was sitting there waiting for my pizza to get warmed up. Never had Jerry's Pizza, especially living in Trenton. So many places, you know, get pizza, and they have scripture written on the walls as I'm reading it. So I believe the owner is a Christian, most likely, because he had like the Bible verses all along the wall and stuff like that. Everything was positive.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it creates a positive
Atmosphere.
You know, positive. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do stuff like that. Go on location. You know, obviously, you know, we'd have to go when they're open. You know, so
Oh, yeah.
you'll see me going to places and, you know, just trying different places. You know, different foods. You know, different breweries. You know, like breweries. You know, different. You know, trying to go. You know, if I can go to what is it? Where they make distilleries, where they make alcohol and stuff like that.
Believe it or not, there's one in New Brunswick that does that too.
There's one in Ewing.
Oh, there's one.
There's
here?
one in Lammerville. There's one.
I know. Oh, yeah,
you know,
Lammerville.
There's different
Places.
different places, New Hope, I think, or something like
Okay.
that. So we're gonna be trying
Do some
different things.
adventures. Mhm.
Yeah. So tune in for definitely tune in for that. Right, we're
Yeah.
We're gonna close this first episode.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna close it out because I gotta get the other
Yeah, we gotta get the-
notorious bastards when they come here.
So listen, thank you for everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Next
And please
like and subscribe,
like and subscribe.
and
and,
follow and comment.
And Ralph will, as soon as we find out exactly where the link is on YouTube, we are live on YouTube. I'm looking at the screen right now, but I just gotta find out where. And then once we find out where, we'll start sharing that link. And then once you see the link, please share the YouTube video because we want to get Ralph up to over 1,000 likes and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And we'll be sharing on Facebook. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your aunties, tell your cousins, tell your brothers and sisters and
Your kids,
grandpas,
your daughters.
your kids, daughters. Your
No, maybe not the
great-great-grandfather.
kids. Maybe not the
Even
kids.
if you got to dig
'Cause
up somebody from the grave,
There might
let
be.
them know.
there might be some adult content on here.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe not the kids.
Yeah. So we would like to because we would like to get Ralph up to 1,000 subscribers, just like everybody else, and 1,000 likes, because we could use the support on the YouTube
Absolutely.
platform, and get him to grow and keep him doing two things: DJing and being here in the studio. That's it. So help Ralph. Ralph's got a lot of friends out there. He's got
And
a lot of family.
yeah,
Show your love, to him because he loves you back.
Yes, absolutely. Love you guys. Thank you for your support, your views.
I'll let Ralph
You
close the
like-
show.
I said I'm Ralph, and also known as DJ Noise, and this is In My Circle, and we're out.